I am fighting for my life right now. I think you can hear it. I was hit in the face with like this crazy wave of allergies. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm allergic to my cat. I'm allergic to like trees and grass and things like that. I'm allergic to dust, like dust mites. So I have so many allergies. I don't know what's going on right now, but I am sniffling so bad. And I have taken some medicine, but it's not really working. So I'm going to be sniffing throughout this video. I'm going to try and cut as many of it out. But you're going to hear me also sounding a little like nasally. I'm not happy about it. Usually I'm like fine. I'm fine. Like things are going quite well with my allergies. But today, no. Alright, we do have some new makeup releases to talk about. It's a little bit of a quieter week once again, just like the last week. Like we have some new releases, but it's just a little like, I guess, quiet before the storm. I'm excited to start seeing like the fall releases of brands. But first, it's kind of like these brands are on a little bit of a summer vacation. Alright, first a thing we have to talk about is this new Urban Decay City Space Cowboy Star palette. They are really riding the wave of that like sparkly, shimmery formula, the Space Cowboy eyeshadow that was super popular on TikTok. I don't know if it still is. Like, sometimes I feel like we just keep talking and talking and talking about it, something as if it's still viral, as if it's still like what everybody wants. But is it still, or are we just like still talking about it like that is the case? Like, we're all talking about the viral light pink blush, but is it still viral? Is it still on trend, or are we just like saying that for the next like 2-3 years? This palette, like the shape of this palette seems like a nightmare. I feel like if it were in kind of like more practical packaging, I would like it more. Urban Decay is not really a brand that I'm buying from. Like, of course, it's one of the first brands that I bought from. Like, the first brand that I bought a more expensive eyeshadow palette from. I really loved the Naked palettes when I was younger, like especially Naked 2 and 3, like those were my absolute favorites. I was such a big fan, but now I kind of feel like I never really get fully convinced. Like, they had the Naked Cherry, they had the Naked Honey, and even though I quite like the way it looked, I just feel like there are other eyeshadow palettes in a similar price range that I prefer over this. Then we have some new Sparkle Stick Eye Crayon from Have Magic Beauty. I haven't tried this brand yet, but it is like a pretty interesting brand to me. So the promises are 12 hours of crease-proof mega sparkle and color in one swipe. 6 frosty magical shades, $24 each. I believe you can get Have Magic at Beauty Bay. I think I've seen it there. It looks pretty cute, but for some reason, I don't know, I never really fully trust like eyeshadow sticks. I don't think I've tried an eyeshadow stick yet that was really like blowing my mind, blowing me away, and that I liked more than other things. Or even like a liquid eyeshadow. I feel like I have pretty good luck with liquid eyeshadows, but then with shadow sticks I always feel like they're a little lackluster. Could be that this is really nice. If I see a video about it, I would definitely watch it to see. Like those shadow sticks that Colourpop came out with for the Wings collection like a few weeks ago or like a month ago. Those also looked really nice, but I just felt like, but is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be special because it's a shadow stick, or is it gonna be special because on its own it's just like a very special like product? Like, is it good for being a shadow stick, or is it actually good eyeshadow? Then we have some new lip products from Clio. So this is, I believe, a K-beauty brand. They are coming out with the new Hug Blur Tint 8 colors. It's a soft velvet and blue texture. Huh? I don't know why it says blue. It says blue 2 times in this text. I'm guessing it's blur. They're called the Hug Blur tints. So coming end of August, we have some cute shades. I'm kind of like more interested in these velvet type products now, because I am really liking the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. Those are a little bit on the thicker side for these types of lip products, but I'm kind of like, interesting. I haven't seen any lip swatches of this yet. Maybe I should see if there are any. It looks very like cloudy, blurry, soft matte. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna buy this, but it looks cute. Then Fenty. Okay, this is a bigger launch. This is a more interesting launch. Fenty is coming out with a new Cheeks Sweat Powder Blush. Looks bold, feels silky, rich blendable shades that pop on all tones. Long wear plus high performance. And there's the Straight Up, a high performance powder blush that delivers an impactful but super blendable flush of color. And then the Low Down. I don't understand this text. I don't understand what I'm reading. Sometimes I'm just reading things and I'm like, should I be reading all of this to you? I don't even understand what's going on. Okay, so you have a one swipe, high impact color payoff, airy soft blendable formula for a diffuse and seamless finish, waterproof, sweat resistant and humidity resistant, comfortable non-drying feel, matte and shimmer shades for all. $28 each. And I have to say, there are some kind of like matte looking shades here, but there are also some shimmer shades here. And I don't know, some of these look really good. I've been kind of like holding off on the new Fenty releases, but some of the new Fenty releases actually look very good to me. Like those shiny sticks, what were they called? Like the new ones, the new shiny lipsticks. They look really good. Let's see. We have some face swatches. I mean, the shimmery shade in Water Bread looks really good. And then Petal Poppin', it's a type of shade that I always like to wear. Then we also have Bacon Cakes, and that looks kind of like a cool tone nude. Looks very interesting, looks kind of bronzery. I could be up for that. Oh, by the way, I am probably gonna book like a weekend or like, not, it doesn't have to be a weekend, but I'm gonna book a trip of a few days to Prague, and they have Sephora there. So I'll probably, maybe, hopefully, be able to see this in store. Like the Fenty sticks and these. Ooh, maybe I'll pick something up if I can see it in store, because I feel like when you truly see the colors, like it's easier to decide, like, is this really for you, if I can swatch it. Right, that's an option. Like maybe I will buy some Fenty in Prague. Alright, then we have from Victoria Beckham Beauty a lip balm. The Posh Balm contains nourishing and smoothing ingredients that are clinically proven to provide 24-hour moisture, silky, never sticky. It's pH adaptive. I don't know what to think of that. That is not what I expected from Victoria Beckham. pH reactive. For some reason, I just have this association with like a drugstore brand doing the pH reactive. I don't think this was necessary. I don't think the pH reactive properties were necessary for this. I don't know what it's gonna end up looking like on the lips, but I feel like this doesn't look like a very high-end, doesn't feel like a very high-end release. It seems a little odd. I'm not gonna buy it anyway, like even if it was looking like the perfect thing for me, I wouldn't buy it because it's too like high-end expensive for me for right now. Interesting launch, interesting. And then Colourpop is coming out with some Instant Crush Lip and Cheek Balms. These are already available. We have, I don't know, 8 shades. How many shades do we have? Or 6? Okay, I will pop it on the screen, how many shades we have exactly. But it says it's a multi-use weightless balm, easy to use, apply with fingers or a brush, hydrating, dewy color. I feel like this is the type of product that's not going to dry down. It's going to stay feeling creamy. This is not something I'm going to buy, but it looks cute. I would be interested to see some reviews. I would be interested to see like what is going on. Are people liking it? I am intrigued, but I'm not gonna buy it for now. Like there's just some like blockade in my mind. Like every time I go to the Colourpop website and I put some things in my cart, or I don't even do that yet, I'm just looking around, I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like why? What do I need this for? And that's just my like general feeling with Colourpop nowadays. Then NYX Cosmetics is coming out with some new shades of the Epic Ink Waterproof Liquid Liner, $10 each. So we have kind of like these nudie brown shades, which I think is a good choice, like a good thing to do. I mean, the girlies, the people, they are into the brown liner mascara nowadays. It's on trend, so it's a good thing that we have this now. I'm not gonna try any of this, like I'm not really into the liquid liners, but I think this is a good release. Then we have some new Armani Fall 2024. We have Lip Maestro in 4 shades. And what else is this? Like a cushion foundation. The Lip Maestro seems like a kind of like satiny, sheer liquid lipstick. Not really for me. It doesn't really look like my kind of thing. Then we have some new lip products from Trixie Cosmetics. 5 new lipsticks and lip liners. I don't really understand the swatches. Like, it kind of looks like they're swatching a lip liner with a lipstick, but this is just like a tiny line, a tiny bit of the lipstick. I don't know. Trixie Cosmetics, I haven't tried it yet. I do think this is a pretty good range. Like, there's some cool tones, there's some warm tones, a little bit of a neutral tone, light to deep. I feel like for 5 shades, it's like they made some pretty good choices. It looks pretty cute. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't need it. I need to stop buying so much makeup. Like, I already knew that I was gonna buy a lot of makeup like these weeks, like from Essence and Catrice. And once the Endless Matte Liquid Lipsticks from Catrice are available, I'm gonna do a lip swatching video. If I can get my hands on all the shades, I will buy all the shades. I know that's crazy, but we're gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna be very helpful. So don't need to buy any more lip products. Then Gourmande Girls Cosmetics is also coming out with this like ice cream themed palette. It's their first pastel leaning matte palette. It has 12 mattes, 3 duochromes and 1 rainbow shifting holochrome. It's gonna be available Monday, August 12th for $45. What is the name of this palette? Oh, Gourmandises. Gourmandises? Is that a word? It looks pretty cute. It looks very muted. It really looks like kind of like a fall winter pastel palette. Kind of nice. Like, this photo isn't really convincing me, but Gourmande Girls Cosmetics is a brand that I'm kind of like, I want to try something from that brand at some point. So I'm keeping my eye out. Then we have some sneak peeks from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and it's gonna be a 4-part saga, and it's gonna be a collaboration with Donidarkowitz. And we are seeing some green eye looks and lips. I've seen some purple. Like, we're seeing some different photos with different looks. It looks very cool. Let me just say that. It looks very cool. Am I gonna buy it? I don't think so, because I feel like it's gonna be pretty like dark, colorful, primary, but I am gonna like wait to really make that call until I see what is actually going on. Like, it looks beautiful, but I don't know yet if it's gonna be for me. Then Have Magic also has a shade extension of their Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner shades. They have one duo that is Emo Prose and Prancing Queen, and there's one duo that Sees the Sleigh and More Haze. You can do like different lip combos with this. Here it says it's available at Beauty Bay. The rosy one looks kind of cool. Do I need it? No. Should I buy it? No, I should not, but it looks kind of cool. Then Beauty Bay is actually coming out with an advent calendar. Like, we are like in the time of year again. Like, we are getting into the advent calendar month. I usually like stay away from the advent calendars. I don't really like buying advent calendars where I really don't know what it's gonna be. Usually when I kind of like watch some unboxing things like that, I feel like, okay, it's good that I didn't buy that. I don't really like mystery boxes, advent calendars. I feel like usually it's not really worth it. Like, you're not going to use everything. Not everything is going to be for you. And then that savings is already kind of like non-existent. The only times that I've really enjoyed an advent calendar is, or a mystery box, is if I haven't really tried the brand yet, but the brand, like the options that you can get are pretty limited, and you know that you're gonna like most of it. I bought a Lunar Beauty mystery box, and I had not tried Lunar Beauty before I got that mystery box, so that made sense. But if I've already tried a brand, I'm not gonna buy it, like if it's like already existing products. And I feel like mystery boxes, I don't know what this is gonna be exactly, but I feel like mystery boxes for such a big retailer, it could be anything, it could be everything, it could be so many different things. So how can you say that it's gonna be for you? The only thing that could convince me, I don't know how expensive this is gonna be. How expensive is this? Wait. But what I was gonna say is the only thing that would convince me is if this would be like an amazing video. Everybody would ask me like, please review it, do it, open it. But I would not buy this for myself. I cannot seem to find the price. That's also gonna like say a lot about it. I don't know how much this is gonna be. So I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's not really for me. Then we have the new Bobbi Brown Cream Glow Highlighter in Bare Glaze. It's a part of the Polished Grunge collection. It's a translucent veil of pearls, elicits pleasantly on the skin, giving it a gentle, natural looking shimmer. On the model, it looks very natural. I don't feel like I really need this in my life. I have quite the amount of glazy, balmy highlighters now, and I don't need like too many of them, because there's also kind of like a point where like I don't want to wear them all the time. I want to wear them sometimes. I don't want to wear them always, because they are a little bit more sticky. They are a little bit more glidey. It kind of depends on the formula, but I don't feel like I need this in my life. Then Cosmic Brushes is actually coming out with a brush set. I don't know if they had brushes before, but I feel like this is very fitting for the brand. And they have this white handle with the kind of like goldy metal. It looks quite nice, especially the eye brushes, but actually all the brushes here I think look nice. I'm not going to be ordering this, I think, but it looks beautiful. It's already available, I think, yes. It says 100% bespoke makeup brushes, handcrafted with high quality synthetic fibers, making them super luxurious and vegan. The set includes a total of 15 brushes for both the eyes and the face, so you buy it as a set, like it's all together. They also come in a stylish holder, a doubles S display for your vanity. The brush set will be available for £60. Oh, you can buy them individually as well? But then it's £120 like in total. So you get like 50% off to get a whole set. Okay, that is a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. It's looking nice, but I do feel like I have a lot of really nice brushes now. So I don't think that I'm gonna be buying this, but it's looking really good. And the discount, like that's a huge discount. All right, Dose of Colors is coming out with a like sparkle stick, multi-use sparkle stick. It is gonna be available on Monday, and it looks very sparkly. It looks very dimensional. I'm sure it's gonna be really beautiful. I don't think that I need this. Like, I have sparkly eyeshadows, I have sparkly highlighters, I have sparkly lip glosses. Like, how much sparkle do you need? I feel like I have enough for now, and this is not really a brand that's like I feature on my channel. Like, nothing against them, but I don't feel like they're super intriguing or like doing a lot of interesting things nowadays. Then we also have a new collab from Beauty Creations Cosmetics. Like a few weeks ago, we talked about the My Little Pony collab, and now we also have a collab with, it says Let's Dogs BC Volume 2. Let's Do X BC Volume 2. Let's Do. I'm guessing this is a person. Let's Do. Let's just continue. I'm not sure who this is. Like, they're not really properly tagging her in any posts. If she is a person that is collabing. Like, maybe it's something else. Oh wait, it's a Let's Do Makeup. It says it on the packaging. Okay. Excuse me. I was not paying attention. So once again, we have this eye and face palette. They are on the eye and face palette train. Not really like super inspiring. Not really like shades, and I'm like, wow, I need to have that in my life. But also eye and face palettes, I don't know, they don't easily catch my attention. I do have this one now from Catrice, the Cozy Glow Eye and Cheek Palette, but I thought that this was very like cohesive. It really exudes something. There's a vibe about it. It feels fall, it feels rosy. By the way, this blush I kind of topped over this blush, like the cream blush from Essence, the Baby Got blush that I tried in the video yesterday in Sweets and Roses, and then applied a little bit of this on top, and it was like the best combination. Very beautiful. That kind of face palette, that's kind of like what I like in an eye and face palette. If I would actually go for that. Like, usually I stay away. Then we also have some lip duos. We have some cheek products like a blush and a highlighter, some lashes. I feel like Beauty Creations is a like slightly interesting brand. I tried some of their lip plumping clicky sticks. I like them. Like, they're burning, they're painful, but I really like the way of them on the looks. My brain is not working. Like, my nose is not working properly, and like my brain is also affected on the lips. That's what I was trying to say. Like, it looked really good on the lips. I'm slightly interested, but I feel like they're kind of like missing some opportunities with these collabs. Like, do something very inspiring, do something very interesting, do some different products, do something a little bit more innovative. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Like, I feel like it looks a little boring, a little bit like what are you trying to do? Like, of course, there's a collaborator that is making decisions, but that both the My Little Pony collection and this collection are with that eye and face palette that looks kind of like this. It kind of like tells you something. Alright, next up, we have a sneak peek from Unearthly Cosmetics. And I believe she said something about a Gargoyle palette coming. But then we also have some sneak peeks. I don't know where I saw it. Some sneak peeks of like the Not Normal palette coming back, but kind of like remastered maybe? Where was it? I saw it somewhere. I saw some swatches of Not Normal, but we also are seeing some like 3 swatches kind of like sneak peeking something. Like things are happening over at Unearthly. I'm gonna wait and see what it actually is, but I'm also interested to see what Unearthly is doing. As you might know, I'm a big fan of the brand. And then also, What's a Beauty is sneak peeking that they're coming out with a new product drop, and it's in a category they have not explored before. Well, I know what this is gonna be because they actually reached out to me and told me they wanted to send me this. So I'm getting a new product, and I don't want to say too much, but I'm pretty excited. It's sounding really good, and it's a type of product that I am really into. Like I'm really into this. Like, I'm excited to try this out. Also really thankful that they are once again sending some PR to me. I am very, very grateful, very excited about that. And then for the last thing, I did see that there's gonna be a new shade of the new Gloss Bomb sticks. So that is what the Fenty Gloss in a Stick formula is called, that I didn't remember. Gloss Bomb sticks. And there's a new shade. This one is called the Blacker Berry, and it's a deep berry shade. I find it interesting that like this range just released and now there's already a new shade. The lip swatches of these lipsticks just look amazing. The lip swatches of this one look beautiful. This shade is a little like too vampy for me, but I think it's really beautiful. Like, if you have a deeper skin tone, if you like those vampy shades, this is really looking really nice. I'm happy this video is over. I'm happy I got through it. Like, you have no idea how much sniffing I'm gonna be editing out. Thanks so much for watching. I am not really gonna be buying anything from these new releases for this week. Like, I feel like that is like coming in a few weeks. Like, some things are gonna be happening, I think. Like, towards the end of August, I feel like the fall releases are really gonna come like at us at full force. But I'm gonna get the new product from What's a Beauty. I'm gonna be trying that out for you, and I'm very excited about that. So thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.